Hi everybody, welcome back. This is Do Yoga with Gail. Unroll your mat. Let's get ourselves set up. Make sure you have a block or two, maybe a strap, bolster, any other props that you might want to use today for your practice to help you out. Be sure to modify any part of your practice today as it makes sense for you. Right, be mindful, take your time. Before we begin, please remember to hit the subscribe button so you're notified every time I add new content, which is at least once a week, usually more often than that, so stay tuned. Also hit the like button. Big thank you there. Today our practice is going to be about 30 minutes. Just letting you know where we're going in advance. We'll be doing some strengthening as well as working on mobility and balance. From our high lunge, we'll be stepping the back leg up. So be prepared for a little bit of this action, stepping up. The best way to get in and out of that without wobbling too much, look straight ahead at one point, okay? That will help as you move, stepping up, okay? We'll be stepping back. We'll be doing a little bit of back knee dip. This will be optional depending on how your knees and low back and everything feel. Feel free to skip that part, okay? All right, let's begin in child's pose on hands and knees. The knees separating a little bit, toes together. You can keep the arms reaching forward or let the arms release back. Soften into space. And just let go. Let this time be for you so you can just connect to what's happening in the body as you let go of everything else off the mat. Tune into what's happening, tune out everything else. Start to fire up your Ujjayi breath. Generating a little bit of heat from the inside out. Let's take 3 more deep breaths. Coming up onto hands and knees. Bring the knees in just a little bit so they're underneath your hips. You can, if you want, keep the fingertips reaching forward, or maybe even flip the fingertips around if you want to go for a wrist stretch here. See how that feels. Maybe that works, maybe not. As an option, right, you can also point the fingertips any other direction that feels good as we warm up the body. Extending your right leg back on the mat, tuck the toes, gently pressing your right heel back enough so that you can feel the right leg wake up, lifting the back of your right kneecap up toward the sky. Take one more breath. Lifting your right leg off the mat, put a bend in the knee, bring the right knee outside the left leg. Taking another deep breath or so, maybe stretch a little back and forth. Release the right leg back, bring your right knee back to its place, switching sides. Left toes tucked, pointing the toes in the mat, left heel pressing back nice and easy. Lifting up your left leg, put a bend in the knee, bring the knee outside the right leg. Same thing here, you can hold it, or maybe just gently Shift a little, stretch a little, stay with the breath. Coming back to center, return your left knee to the left side. Bring the hands back around if they're not already. Setting up downward facing dog, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back. Feel free in your first down dog of the day to walk out the feet, stretch out your legs. On a big inhale, lift the heels high. Exhaling, sink the heels back to the mat. Inhale, bring it forward to plank, lining up shoulders over the wrist. With little readjusting between the hands and the feet, bring it back to down dog. Hips high, heels toward the mat. Even if the heels never touch down, we just want the weight to shift back so we're not putting too much weight in the hands or the wrists, okay? Put a soft bend in the knees. Look forward through the hands. Walk or hop the feet to the front of the mat. When you're at the front of the mat, feet separate just a little bit, soften the knees, roll up slowly to stand. Coming all the way up, 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 drop the shoulders back, maybe shake out the hands a little, bring palms together at the heart. Taking a moment, if you want to close the eyes for a moment or two, you can do that as well. Just setting an intention today for your practice. And you're welcome to join me chanting Om as we open up our class. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Join me for Om. Om. Opening up the eyes if they're not already open. Big inhale, sweep the arms around. Hook the thumbs overhead, hips forward, tailbone down, little back bend. Maybe let the eyes look up. Exhale, dive over the legs. Lift the chest on the inhale, maybe palms to shins. Exhaling, step the left leg back. Lower the knee. Let's take half split, Ardha Hanuman. Straighten the right leg, one breath. Inhale. Holding as you exhale. Rebend the front knee, down dog, step back. Inhale, take it forward to plank. Lower knees, chest and chin as you exhale. Slide it through to Bhujangasana, Cobra, tops of the feet down. Return to downward facing or take child's pose. Let's hold for another deep breath in. Deep breath out. With your inhale, lift the right leg up. On the exhale, bring the knee to the nose, round it in. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, low lunge, right foot to thumb. You can lower the back knee to modify if you choose, or keep it lifted. Twist, right arm up. Maybe let the left hip lift just a quarter of an inch. Peek up if you can. One more inhale. Exhale, right hand down, step forward, fold over the legs. Big inhale, sweep the arms around, lift up, hook the thumbs, opposite thumb in front, hips forward, tailbone down, little back bend, open the heart, dive over the legs. Chest up on the inhale. Exhale, send the right leg back, lower the back knee, Ardha Hanuman, half split, straighten the left leg, hold for a deep breath in. Hold for a deep breath out. Low lunge, bend the left knee, down dog, step back. And of course you can hold your down dogs if you choose, that's an option. Or take it forward on the inhale to plank. Exhale, halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale to your back bend, cobra or up dog. Exhale it back to down dog or child's pose. We're here for another full breath. On your next inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, knee to nose, round it in. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, low lunge, foot to left thumb. Take your twist, lift the left arm high. Keep the right hip from sinking down too much. Peek up if you can. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, lower the left hand, step forward, fold over the legs. Roll up nice and easy, take your time. When you come all the way up, drop the shoulders back. Inhale, sweep the arms, hook the thumbs, change the grip. Exhale, dive over the legs. Chest up on the inhale. Step it back to plank pose. Let's do a little side plank. Face the right side of the room, stacking the right leg on top. Modify any way you choose. If you want to drop the bottom knee, you can do that. If you want to float the right leg up, challenge yourself. Another nice option. Take one more deep breath. Return to center plank. Go the other way. Face the left side. Stack the left leg on top. Any variation, try to do the same thing you did on the other side, keeping the breath moving. Bring it back to center plank. We'll meet in down dog. You can either go straight back or flow through chaturanga up dog. Let's hold here for another deep breath. Start looking forward, soften the knees, walk or hop the feet to the front of the mat. Lift the chest on the inhale. Exhale, round it down. Inhale, sweep the arms around, Urdhva Hastasana, palms together. Interlace the fingers, index fingers, point them up. Glue the biceps to the ears, setting up warrior three. Shift your weight to the right leg, left leg up and back. Don't let the arms slip away from the ears. Keep the hips level. Let's give it another deep breath. Step into high lunge, left foot back, come all the way up, separate the hands, taking a deep breath in. This is the optional dip. Exhale, the back knee down. Meeting back in high lunge, step the back leg up, finding your drishti, look straight ahead, return to high lunge, bring the left foot back, arms high. Really nice. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Open up the arms for warrior two. Keep the front knee bending deep. Sweep the arms behind your back. Interlace all 10 fingers. Lift the chest, modifying our humble warrior. Fold to the inside of the right knee. Relax the head down. Let the arms stretch back. Take one more breath. Press through the legs, lead through the crown of the head. Come all the way up, arms out to the side for warrior two. Lower both hands to the inside of the front foot. Let's take Skandasana, low side lunge. Go to the back of the mat. Walk the hands over, stretch the front leg. Breathing in. Hold as you breathe out. Come back to low lunge with the right toes on the mat. Walk the hands around. Step forward to the front of the mat, fold over the legs, round it down. Big inhale, sweep the arms around, Urdhva Hastasana, palms together, interlace the fingers, index fingers pointing up. Shift your weight to the left leg, warrior three, nice and easy. Slow, right leg up and back. Keep the arms glued to the ears, hips level, strong standing leg. One more breath. Step into high lunge, the right foot back, rock it back, come up, separate the hands, taking an inhale, optional dip on the exhale, back knee to the mat. Meet in high lunge, come up, step all the way forward, bring the right knee up, hands to the knee. Exhale, step it back, high lunge. One more time, inhale, step up, hands to the knee. Exhale, step it back. Warrior two, reach the arms out, look over the left middle finger. Arms are strong, but drop the shoulders. Reach the arms behind the back, change the grip as you interlace fingers, chest high, modified humble warrior, fold to the inside of the left knee. Soften the head down, arms back, take one more breath. Press through the legs, lead through the crown of the head, come up, arms out again, warrior two. Lower the hands to the inside of the left foot, low side lunge, go to the back of the mat. Walk the hands over, stretch out the left leg, give it one more deep breath. Low lunge, walk the hands around. Downward facing dog, stepping your left foot back. Soften through the knees, walk your hands back, folding over the legs at the back of the mat. Roll up slowly to stand. Take your time coming up, 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 dropping the shoulders back. From the back of the mat, we'll go from tree pose into dancer pose optional. Bring the hands to your waist, shift your weight to the right leg, turn the left toes out. Gaze at one point, that's your drishti. Step the left foot inside the right leg, hold it here, or avoiding the right knee, grab the left foot, slide the foot a little higher to the thigh. Keep the tailbone reaching down, stand tall, palms together, lifting the arms, separate the hands. You can hold it right here, nice deep breaths. If you'd like to add on the dancer pose option, right? Challenge yourself if you like. You'll be reaching your right hand on the waist. Take your left palm, grab inside the left foot as the left foot kicks back. Bring the knees together, lift the right arm, kick into the left hand, come all the way forward. Keep kicking, keep reaching. Take one more deep breath. Let's meet in tree pose. Everybody, palms together at the heart, the left foot against the right leg, lower your left leg down to the mat, drop the arms by your side, shake it off a little bit, stretch it out, let it go. Second side, hands on the waist, shift your weight to the left leg, turn the right toes out. When you're ready, step the right foot inside the left leg, hold it here, or feel free to work it a little deeper. Grab the right foot, avoid your knee entirely. Tailbone down, chest up, palms together. Float the arms high, separate the hands. Either keeping it right here. Balancing on one leg is never that easy, right? So you can hang here, breathe. If you're going for the dancer, Natarajasana option, bring the palms together again at the heart. Your left hand is on the waist. Your right palm grabs inside the right ankle. Bring the knees together. Tailbone down, left arm high. Keep looking straight ahead. Kick into the right hand. Come forward, reach forward, keep kicking into the back hand. Take one more deep breath. We'll meet again in tree pose. Let's return all the way up. Palms at the heart. Right foot inside the left leg, one more breath. Lower your right foot to the mat, drop the arms by your side, shake it off a little bit. Keeping your feet hip width distance apart. Inhale, sweep the arms around, Urdhva Hastasana, look up. Exhale, dive over the legs. Grab onto your big toes in Yogi Toe Lock, Padangusthasana. Chest up on the inhale. Exhale, round it down, take 3 deep breaths. One more. On your next inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, releasing out the hands, down dog, walk the hands all the way back out. On your next inhale, lift the right leg. Hold as you exhale, putting a bend in the knee, open the hip, drop the head down, maybe peek under the left arm, one more breath. Start to drop the right hip, step into lizard pose, bring your right foot outside the right hand, carry up the foot if you need. You can lower the back knee or keep the back knee lifted depending on how strong of a stretch you wanna go for today. Maybe stay here, hands down. Maybe grab a block if you want to lower the forearms down, or maybe you don't even need a block if you want to just bring the forearms onto the mat. That's okay too. Lots of different variations, lots of places to go for your lizard pose. Drop the shoulders back. Let's take another deep breath. Returning hands to the mat if they're not already there. Lift the back knee up. Let's transition to pigeon pose. Bring the right knee behind the right wrist. Left leg back, sit tall. Please be mindful, modify on the back for the reverse figure 4 if this variation is not suitable for you, if this isn't right for the knees. Lengthen the spine, use props under the right hip or thigh if you need in order to keep the hips level. If you're otherwise good, start to walk the hands out, lower the forehead, maybe even a bolster or block under the forehead if that helps the shoulders release a little bit easier too. Take 3 deep breaths. Start walking the hands back. Lift the head, the chest up, removing any props that might be under the right leg. Roll to the right side, bring the left leg around, coming into a cross-legged seat. So your left ankle lines up in front of the right. Facing you, that looks like this. You can keep it here, sit tall, hands behind you, lean, or walk the hands out front if you want to go for it. If the knees, the hips are in agreement, you can come into double ankle to knee. Readjust the bottom leg so the top leg, the left leg, I'm facing you, left leg on top, is lined up exactly over the bottom shin. Sit tall, stay here, or lean in, or walk the hands out. Be sure that your left foot, the sole of your left foot, is pointing to the side, okay? Not pointing up to the sky. Otherwise, you'll need to bring your left foot a little bit over the right leg. Let's take another deep breath. Returning all the way back up. Unwrap your legs, come on to hands and knees. Let's meet in downward facing dog. Shake it off, stretch it out. Optional plank chaturanga if you want to flow through. And meeting here, pick up the left leg, put a bend in the knee, open the hip, head down. Let's hang for another deep breath. Leveling out the hips a bit. Lizard pose, step the left foot outside the hand. Big step, maybe the back knee stays lifted, maybe lower. Hands down, forearms down on the mat, or grab a block if that's gonna help you find a little bit of height while giving the wrists a little bit of a break. Shoulders back, just soften into the stretch. 3 deep breaths. Let's release out, hands down if they're not already there. Transitioning into pigeon pose, pick up the back knee. Slide your left knee behind the left wrist. Right leg back, sit tall. Props under the left leg if that helps to keep the hips level. Modifying on the back if you need to. Lengthening up, sit tall, big inhale. Exhale, walk the hands out, forehead down. Take 3 deep breaths. Walking the hands back, start lifting the head, the chest up. Removing any props that might be under the left side, roll to the left, bring the right leg around, cross-legged seat, Sukhasana, right ankle in front of the left. Facing you again, that looks like this. You can hang here. This is about the hip stretch, so you're still gonna get the hip stretch if you're here, okay? Hands back, sit tall, lean in, or bring the hands forward. If you're going for the double ankle to knee, mindfully proceed. Bring the right shin on top of the left, readjusting the bottom leg a little bit so when you look down, it just looks like this little triangle. Your right foot, the sole of the right foot points out to the side, not up toward the sky. Okay, so maybe bring the right foot a little bit further of the left knee, okay, or Sukhasana if that's going to be the more reasonable thing for you to do today. Sit tall, stay here, or lean in if there's room, or walk the hands out if there's room. Let the breath move. Start to release out as you come all the way back up. Baddha Konasana, bring the soles of the feet together. Hands to the feet, sit tall. If this is deep enough, remain here or lean in. Taking 2 more deep breaths. Start releasing all the way back up. Fold the knees in, hands back behind you. Drop your knees to the right. Bring them to center, go left. Oh, just go back and forth a little bit, nice and easy. Come back to center, roll onto your back. As you roll back, hug the knees in toward the chest. Rock a little side to side. Maybe take a happy baby pose. And bringing the knees back in again. Hug the right knee in, straighten out your left leg on the mat. Press through the left heel, bring the right knee toward the shoulder. Nice hip flexor release, releasing the lower back. Soften the left leg a bit. Take a twist, go to the left, drop the right arm out. Turn your head to the right. Come back to center, let go of the right leg, hug the left knee in. Press through the right heel, bring the left knee to the left shoulder and hold. Start to soften the right leg a little bit. Twist, go to the right. Drop your left arm out. Returning to center, bring both knees in. Start to settle into Shavasana, extending out the legs on the mat. Let the feet separate a little bit. Turn the palms up, closing the eyes. Softening the space between the eyebrows. Letting go of the Ujjayi breath. Feel the shoulders soften back on the mat. Just let yourself settle into space.